Hey dudes, Apeiron's Anima airdrop has been the talk of the town ever since it came to Ronin. When token, when airdrop, when play to earn. Well, my little doodly dude, you came to the right place. By the end of this video, you'll be able to explain how to earn Anima to your grandmother.
Give me alpha.
For I, Biku, present to you the ultimate guide to Apeiron's Anima airdrop! In this guide, we'll be breaking it down to two core things. What is Anima and how do I qualify for Anima airdrops? But of course, this is not financial advice. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not telling you to buy anything. Do your own freaking research. Let's begin. What is Anima and what's it for? Well, it comes in two forms. Anima, the on-chain tradable version, and its off-chain non-tradable counterpart, Animus, only usable in-game. Anima is an on-chain tradable currency. It has different functions aside from being inserted into the game to become Animus. It can be used on-chain for breeding through celestial conjunctions, expeditions, chrono merging, and a lot more down the line. Animus, on the other hand, is an off-chain currency and is used in-game for gacha, revivals, booty hour, reserve slots, and a whole lot more once the game develops. Now we know what Anima is. How do you qualify for the Anima airdrop? Here, we introduce airdrop points, or AP. Having airdrop points once Season 3 starts entitles you to a certain amount of Anima that will be battle vested and will be rewarded to you by 1% every day. Not only that, more Anima is unlocked depending on how much airdrop points you have in total. You automatically unlock 10% just by having 5,000 airdrop points, 15% if you have 10,000 airdrop points, and 25% by having 20,000 airdrop points. Here's an example. Mind you, this Anima amount is just an example and does not reflect what you actually get during CGE. So let's say I have 16,969 airdrop points, which entitles me to 1,000 Anima. So based on this chart, I automatically unlock 15%, which is 150 Anima that I can automatically use and trade on-chain. For the rest of the 85%, I would need to play and finish tasks and daily missions in-game and unlock 1% of the battle-vested Anima every day. After 85 days of playing, I would have unlocked all the Anima that is battle-vested. Mind you that you only unlock battle-vested Anima if you clear daily missions. So if you do not clear your daily missions, you do not unlock any Anima for that day, and will remain locked until you actually play and do so. So with that out of the way, how do I acquire some juicy airdrop points, you ask? Well, by either being active in the community, playing to earn with the battle demo and PvP closed beta, and lastly by owning assets. You may use this table or chart that's available in the Apeiron Medium article to help you a bit further, but let me explain this as much as I can. So let's start with community activity. It can count as either liking, commenting, and reposting in the Apeiron X account, reporting bugs or suggestions to the GitHub, and or joining the guild or community events. For example, liking or reposting X posts in the main Apeiron page gives you a raffle entry for 500 points. Or finding a bug and reporting it on GitHub will get you 200 points per post for a minimum of 700 points or more for free. Now for the part that we've all been waiting for, especially for the gamers at the back, playing the battle demo or PvP closed beta. This one is a lot easier, especially for natural gamers like me.
Stop the cap!
Just by downloading the battle demo on the Mavis Hub, defeating all 3 bosses automatically gives you 400 airdrop points. If you happen to find a dude Halo that drops randomly in your run, you'll be able to mint any of the apostles you find after you reserve it, which gives you another 100 points. And as long as the apostle is IV 60 or above, that entitles you to another 100 points, up to 6 apostles, which can lead up to 600, up to a total of 1,200 points from the battle demo alone. Now moving on to the airdrop points that you can get from the PvP closed beta, it's in different tiers, different multipliers, and also different drops depending on your rank. Top 10k gets 100 airdrop points, top 1k gets 300 airdrop points, top 100 gets 1,000 airdrop points. Having certain assets like apostles, planets, and exordiums also gives multipliers depending on their tier. You can use this chart to guide you on how much the multiplier is, but let me give an example. If Dave is holding an apostle NFT and he's in the top 100, good for him, he gets a multiplier of 150%, which means his total points is 1,500 airdrop points. Ben, on the other hand, has an Apostle NFT and an Elemental Exordium and is in the top 100 as well, which means he's entitled to a multiplier of 230% from the Elemental Exordium, so his total would then be 2,300 airdrop points. The Apostle NFT's multiplier does not add on and stack towards the total since the highest bonus will be prioritized, which is the Elemental Exordium. And our last example is Clyde. Clyde doesn't own any NFTs, but he is a hardcore player and he also reached top 100. But he is part of a partnered community like Avocado or GuildFi. This entitles him to 100% of the airdrop points with no extra multiplier, but hey, it's still airdrop points. And lastly, assets. Owning NFTs in your Ronin wallet entitles you to airdrop points, and owning specific tier NFTs also gives you a multiplier. For every planet that you own, you get 100 points. If the planet is at least 100 years old, the points are doubled to 200. Owning up to 6 apostles that are at least IV60 gets 100 points each for a total of 600, and for every unique origin apostle class you own, you get 100 points up to 12 for a total of 1200 points. And lastly, orbiting on a star either by renting or owning one gets you 100 airdrop points per planet. Now let's get to the multipliers, and if you own Primeval Exordiums or Origin planets, you get a massive multiplier depending on its tier for the whole amount on top of its base. So let's start with Elementals. You get a 30% boost on top of the base. For Mythic, you get an additional 60%, 120% for Arcane holders, and a massive 300% for Divine. And lastly, a whopping 666% for Primal Exordium holders. Mind you that having multiple Exordiums does not stack and will always prioritize the highest. So this may have been a lot to take in, so let's have some examples on how to calculate it. So let's say I have an Elemental Exordium planet aged 100 and 5 regular planets that are also 100 years of age, which means all 6 planets are worth 200 points each. That gives me a total of 1200 points. On top of that, I've cleared all 3 of the Apeiron's battle demo bosses and minted 1 apostle that is IV60. That's 400 for the bosses, 100 for minting an apostle, and another 100 for keeping it in my wallet for a total of 600 airdrop points. And I'm a beast at PvP, so I was top 100 in the leaderboard with the Exordium multiplier. That gives me 2,300 airdrop points as well. Mind you that the PvP leaderboard does not count towards the Exordium tier multiplier since it has its own separate multiplier. So now let's add it all up. So first up is the planets, which is a total of 1,200 points, plus 600 points from the battle demo and apostle for a total of 1,800 airdrop points. Next is to add 60% of that total due to the Elemental Exordium bonus. 60% of 1,800 is 1,080. Add that together, you have 2,880 airdrop points. Add the PvP leaderboard points to it for a total of 5,180 points. So once Season 3 begins, 10% of the Anima is automatically unlocked, and the rest will be unlocked by 1% daily by playing and completing tasks and quests in-game. And that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching this far, and I hope to see you in the Gaudiverse to get some of that juicy airdrop points. Okay, thanks, bye.